Today we are highlighting Barack Obama, lawyer, best-selling author, former president of the United States, and a leader whose vision for hope, civic engagement, and global cooperation has inspired millions. From community organizer in Chicago to the White House, his stories offer lessons in leadership, resilience, and the work of democracy. Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Are You For Real podcast. I'm your co-host, Miss Cece, and this is
Miss T,
the hostess with the mostest. And today we're going to be bringing to you Mr. Barack Obama, and then I'll be sharing with you a little bit about Elizabeth Freeman. Let's go ahead. Let's talk about it.
let's talk. Well, this is Black History Month. So I decided to do the first and only Black president,
Amen.
Barack Hussein Obama. So he was the first Black president of the United States of America, the 44th president. And let me tell you, from 2009 to 2017,
Yes.
back-to-back two-term president. And also, the reason it's so close to my heart is because I got to attend both of his inaugurations. So it's been really a pleasure. It was really a good experience.
Yes.
Everybody was so upbeat. I mean, if we could be like that all year.
Right.
I mean, the men, I went with my friend of mine. Her son lives in Maryland.
Oh, okay.
So when we heard he was running, I told her, I said, Phyllis, you need to call your son and get reservations, because it's going to be a lot of people trying to go to Maryland if he wins. So
Right.
sure enough, she did tell him. And so when we went, they had just bought a new house, and it was a 2-story with a basement. There were 13 of us in there. And he said he was glad that happened so they could see that the house could hold all those people. So we had a really good time, and I had tickets to go to there, but it was so many people. And after a while, they weren't even checking tickets. They were just checking to make sure you didn't bring the wrong thing in because of security. So we just got to see a little bit of the tail end where they were, there was a parade of motorcycles. Right. Where they're taking the old president out and bringing the other new one in. So we got to see that precision. And then we all got to see just a little bit of his swearing in. We couldn't even get to the gate. Right. They kept talking about, don't even try it. So that first inauguration, it was nice. So we all came back home and watched it on TV. And my friend's son's wife, she was in a choir that backed one of the performers. I cannot think of his name. If I called his name, you would know it. But anyway, he performed in the choir behind him, and she was there. So she got to see a lot of the stars. So they told them, now you know how they tell us what not to do? Well, you know we gonna do it. They told him, don't be taking pictures. Don't be stopping the stars. Now, this is history. Yes. And you gonna sit up there and tell us we can't take pictures with the stars if they okay with it? Right. And she took pictures with all the stars. So we got to see them. But it was really good. And even my goddaughter and her mother, it was a group, I think, from Atlanta. And they came. And everybody was just so nice, because we had to get up. It was like, I think 8 of us ended up going. And we, like I said, we had the tickets, and we had to drive to where they took the buses. And then the buses took us to the tram, and then the tram took us to DC, because we lived in Maryland. And so we should have gotten up early, but with a lot of other people, you can only go. And I didn't know where I was going, because if I knew where I was going, I would have left them. But anyway, so I had to wait. But anyway, it was really nice just to have the camaraderie that we had, and just everybody was just so, there was no woman standing that didn't want to stand. Every man gave up their seat for the women. Yes, I don't care whether you're black, white, whatever, old, young. If you were a woman on that tram, they got up. And if they didn't get, their wives would say, get up, get their husbands up. Oh, yeah. It was so nice. Yeah. Everybody was helping everybody. People that had babies, if the carrots they had to carry it over, lift it up, somebody would help them do it. Right. And the police was so nice. They were so courteous. And we were so courteous to them. We thanked them for their service.
The po-po?
The po-po. And the po-po was nice. And some of them po-po was looking good too. But anyway. So we had a good time. But this is my first album, because I did an album for both inaugurations. Like I said, I attended both of them. So a friend of mine helped me with this, and we put this on there with him in USA, and we did that. And she's real good at cards and stuff, so she helped me do this. So this one, like I said, I didn't get a chance to really attend the swearing in to get in there. But these are a lot of
oh wow, that's
so we did a lot of the this is the first, these first.
Yeah,
these are a lot of the covers that they did that we had, and so she helped me put those, so I did a lot of that.
Oh, wow.
And so this is my album that I have, and so I wanted probably leave it. I was in this, well, I wasn't in this crowd, but I was in the crowd of the second one. But isn't that nice?
Yeah.
So this was my album from them. They were on so many covers. I mean, so many covers.
And you have almost all of them.
I have. This is only, and these are the past presidents.
This is nice. I love it.
Yeah. And I really liked
scrapbooking.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then this one I really liked.
Oh, that was pretty too.
With his shoes, he had the nerve to show them out. He wore them out. So that was the first album.
That's a great picture.
Yeah. So that was the first one I attended to, and it was just like I said, it was such a joyful experience.
Right.
And so the second one.
And what was your role for attending?
Well, I was for the first one, I just was I guess I stomped for him, and I was a member of the Democrat Party.
Right.
And so we were and I was also a president of one of the one of the committees.
Okay.
So I was on the committee. And so I got to go to that one. Now this one, the second one, I went as a representative. So that's my invitation.
Invitation right here.
And that's the picture. And so I got to see the sworn in. I got to get in on that one. I had tickets.
You said this was for the second one.
This was the second one. Yeah. So, and he was president from 2009 to 2017.
So you have the actual stationery from the White House.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes.
This is history.
So this was all of a lot of the information they sent us and the tickets. So these were, now they had 10 balls in the same hotel. So all you had to do go from room to room.
Right.
Free food. I mean, free music, entertainment. Oh, everybody was, it was just fantastic. And so these are the friends that I went with. This is Jean. She's passed away. And her friend Sarita, she stayed in Washington, D.C. And we stayed with her. And it was 4 of us.
You look really nice on that picture like that.
Thank you. And so this was at one of the balls, but they had several. We went to every ball.
Right.
And this is outside. Oh, and this is the lady that I go to church with, her and her husband at the inauguration. So this
nice picture too.
More pictures at the ball. And I think this is a ticket that I had and a picture of the White House. Yeah. So these were personal pictures that I had.
Yeah. You're not supposed to be going in June. Your birthday's
Really?
in June, huh?
Right. I want to go to his opening of his thing. And this was in color. One of my schoolmates was with the press, and he took a picture and he gave me this picture.
Oh, wow.
I did get to see President Obama and Michelle in person, so I have seen them. And this is where they kept the planes, Air Force One.
Oh, wow.
We took a picture, and we didn't. And I took a picture. And she said, "You know, they watching you." I said, "So they gonna come take the picture?" She said, "No." And then Clinton, he spoke at the second inauguration. He was there, and so these were different things that I got tickets and all kind of stuff. Bookmarkers. I even have some mints from him from there. These are some more tickets. We got the tickets. And this is me, a presentation that I was giving at the Democrat Party here. And now I'm in this crowd here somewhere. Okay, so it was really a good time. And that was official. And I wanted to show something else. Oh, and this is Chelsea. She spoke at one of the events at Chelsea Clinton.
Oh, yeah.
And these are two of the Christmas cards that I got from the Obamas. Nice, with the two dogs. And then this is another one here. So these were just,
this
pictures.
Is nice. I love that. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
At the White House.
And then just so much. And then this was a group of people in Sun City West that worked on his campaign. So it was a lot, and I think that's it. Well, this is other stuff that I got, but I mean, it was just a nice experience. It was historical, and it was just a wonderful thing for us to participate in.
Yeah, I'm proud of you. You're the only person that I know that goes out to stand up for what's right and to help with the laws and what's going on in the community. I don't really know anybody else who, walk the walk, talk the talk.
Well, it's about America. We're all a part of America. It's I said Black history is American history. They tried to, they kept us out of the history books, but we've done so much to contribute to this country. And it's not just us, it's every group. I don't care, the Japanese, the Chinese, the Indians. We've all been a part of this. That's why they say United States of America,
Oh, wow. You put that down.
Yeah. United States of America.
United we stand,
divided we fall. Divided we fall.
Yeah, okay, see?
Yeah. So we have to really be together. And I think,
divided we fall.
Yeah, and so I just hope that we can get together. It's so much divisiveness out there, people. There's no one, like I said, there's no one better than anybody else, no one less than anybody else. And so I just want to share this with you because that was a historical experience for me to go to both of his inaugurations. And I also was a delegate in North Carolina. I think it was my little picture here. I was a delegate in North Carolina. I think it was 2017. I think I'm at the date.
Right here?
Yeah, I'm right down here. Little bio that you had to turn in, and I got to go to that. And they did fundraisers for me because they paid for the hotel and the transportation. Oh, wow. And so it was really nice. And I thanked all my friends that campaigned, for me. To do that. And it's something to really ask for money, but everybody was happy for me to go. So that's why I did that presentation of things that I had given. So President Obama, I thank you. I know your library is going to open. I think they call it the Obama Center in June. So if you're listening to us, Cheryl and I would love to attend since June is my birthday month. So that would be a really good birthday present. So if anybody has any connections, it could be Oprah, Gail, Tyler, whoever. Do you hear me? I'll be 77 years old in June. So that'll be a beautiful birthday gift for us to go. Bye. Anyway, thank you, President Obama. You were an excellent president. You really represented us well.
Yes, you did.
And you were more than we can ask. You and your family. We thank Michelle because in every successful man, there's a good woman standing beside him. So thank you all. That's the end of my presentation. Hope you enjoyed it.
Okay, so other than asking him for an invite, what other question would you have if he was here today? What would you ask him?
What were you thinking? Because there's so much adversity, and you're such a was such an excellent and smart person. They were just trying to put you down. But what were you thinking? And I just kind of wanted to know what you and Michelle were thinking. How did you talk to each other? Because I know they had dinner every night, which was good with the family.
Right.
So I would have just liked to have been a little fly on the wall to see what you guys were talking about.
At the dinner table.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, and I would have liked to have been at the dinner table with you. And the one thing about it, the second inauguration, like I said, we got to go. We got to watch you be sworn in.
Right.
And we got to celebrate to the parties. And I like to let you know at that time, because I used to say that Democrats and Republicans used to campaign together. And the tickets that I got for the second inauguration, they were from the Republicans.
Wow.
So we can work together.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Today, we're also going to shine the light on Elizabeth Freeman, also known as Mom Bet, a woman whose courage helped redefine the meaning of liberty in early America. Born into slavery in the 18th century, Freeman's determination to claim her freedom through the courts set a powerful precedent that echoed across the nation. Join us as we explore her remarkable journey from enslavement to empowerment, uncovering how one woman's stand for the rights helped lay the foundation for the abolition of slavery in Massachusetts and inspired generations to come. This is the story of Elizabeth Freeman, a story of resilience, justice, and the unyielding pursuit of freedom. Elizabeth Freeman was the first woman to successfully file a lawsuit for her right to freedom in the state of Massachusetts. She was enslaved in Clevereck, New York around 1744, and she was born and known as Mom Beth. In 1781, Freeman sued her enslaved John Ashley for her freedom in the Boom and Bet versus Ashley case. Her attorney was Theodore Sedgwick, and he was white. Because when I checked it, I had to look up the picture because I was like, I don't know if it would be any lawyers back then at that time, black lawyers, but he was white. And who argued that slavery violated the new Massachusetts Constitution, declaring that all men are born free and equal. And the jury ruled she and another enslaved person were awarded their freedom, and they also were awarded damages for the case. And her case set a legal precedent that helped lead to the abolition of slavery in Massachusetts, that's a tongue twister, in 1783. So she won her freedom, and she also worked for Sedgwick's family for wages and became a respected midwife, healer, and community member. She also bought property and land, something rare for a formerly enslaved black woman. So I just really, I don't know, that's amazing. She was smart enough to read their Constitution,
right,
and decided to file a lawsuit in 1781.
1781?
1781.
Really?
Yeah, she sued her enslaver, John Ashley, and won. So we've been fighting for our rights since the beginning of time. Right. And I just thought it was an interesting story. Why I picked her? I picked her because I wanted to bring people back to life that were kind of like unsung heroes, because there's a lot of history out there, and I've never heard of Elizabeth Freeman or her story, that she was the first woman to sue. She was the first woman. That's what it says. The first woman to successfully file a lawsuit for her right of freedom in the state of Massachusetts. That's powerful, even back then.
Oh yeah.
And
even now.
Even now we're still fighting. So I just wanted to bring someone to you that you may have never heard about. I didn't want to pick the same old people. And every year, it's we pick the ones that everybody knows. Martin Luther King,
Oh, Rosa Parks.
Rosa Parks. Like we always choose the same people, and there's so many people that we have never heard of that have done things. Inventors, women have done so much, made so many contributions to the Americas. So I just wanted to share that with you. And if I had one question to ask her, how did she find her lawyer? Like, was it hard to find someone to represent her? Because back then we didn't have many rights. I mean, she was still enslaved, basically. So she found somebody to represent her. He was a good man, and he gave her her freedom. He helped her get her freedom back, and she also decided to work for his family and was well respected in the community. So she was a win-win all across the board. So that's all I have to say about that.
Well, you know what? And that just shows we need each other. There's good people in every group. I mean, there are good people, and there's bad. You know, there are good people in every race. And so, but I always said the majority of people are really kind and giving and thoughtful. And you know, the ones with the platform, they seem to be the ones that think that they have the power of everyone. And even with our race of people, it's like we weren't anything, and we weren't even in the history books, and we have contributed. It's like we've never contributed. So much, and like I said, the White House was built by slaves. So you know, but most people don't know that. You know, so, but you know, something I missed talking about President Obama is that, you know, he graduated from Columbia University with a BA in political science. And in 1988, he enrolled in the Harvard Law School and was the first president of the Law Review. So he was very smart. I know that somebody says that, you know, he's not smart, he's this. But you know what, the thing about it, when we know who we are, you can say whatever you want to say. But you know, as long as I know who I am and whose I am, I don't have to worry about being validated by somebody who doesn't know me and doesn't probably know as much as I know. So, you know, I don't even think at this stage of the game, I'm in my 70s. So you can say whatever you want to say, but I'm still going to have hold my head up high. I try to represent my family and my friends and my God. And that's all that you can do. So what I tell everybody, and I pray for this country every day. I pray for love, joy, peace, and unity. And so I want that for America. I want that for everybody. And I want that for either people that, you know, don't know God. I wish you did know God. But if you don't, that sounds like a personal problem to me.
Because I don't know where you can go in this world and not someone come. I mean, I go to the grocery store and people approach me all the time and ask me what church I go to and start talking about Jesus everywhere I go. There's not a time that I go out that someone doesn't approach me and talk about the word. You know, the word of God.
Because we need it.
Yeah, every time. What church I go to, every single time. I must irradiate like something. But that's good. That means you're doing something right if people come with you to ask you what church you go to. Because they're watching you in the store and I'm like, hi, you know, whatever it is. Like, oh, thank you, excuse me. Oh, that's beautiful. Whatever. People are watching you all the time. And before I can get out the store, someone taps me on the shoulder. I always get that tap and I was like, Coco, did you say what you got? But it's usually someone said, you know, I like your hair, or you seem like a nice person, or I saw you talking to this person and you just have a nice personality. So I get that a lot.
Well, we really need each other and not to be here alone and by ourselves. And so I've learned that over the years. And so I try to, because you never know who you're going to meet. And you never know what's going to happen. And so, you know,
watching what you're saying, you have to be, people are watching.
So I would just think, watch what you say and you know, treat people right. You know, the kindness and politeness, and you know, it's so many people. And you know, they were talking about, you know, I have law enforcement people in my family.
Oh, wow.
And they were taught, and most policemen and military people are taught to be polite and courteous.
Right.
And so if they're not doing that, and we know there's some bad apples, and I would just say, if you know what the bad apple is, get rid of them. Because you don't want them to bring you down. Because like I said, it's more good people in the world than bad.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
And American Black History, it's Black History Month. I know a lot. Sometimes Black people don't know a lot of the things that we know. And I was watching on YouTube last night, and it said the 100 things that Black people invented. And they started from 199 on up. And I forgot, we invented the mop, and we also invented the dustpan, and a home security, a female.
Oh yes, the monitor, the home monitoring system. Yeah, I read that. Yes.
Yeah. So go up and look at the things that we have invented that you are using in your house.
Yes.
Yeah. And so it's so much. And everybody knows about Charles Drew, the blood plasma. And then was it George Washington Carver, the peanut, all the different things, and he made the peanut butter. Mm-hmm. So, there's so many things that we have done. And so, I try to listen to support PBS. They have so much on there for different people, different groups of people that we have never heard of. And so that's really a good, I'm going to try to start supporting them, because they have so much on there for different groups of people. And it's really a good channel. We have 3 channels here. It's PBS.
It's been around for a long time.
And they didn't get, what they said, they didn't get funded, but the people need to fund them and keep them going, But they are a PBS, Life and World, and there's so much information on there we can get and use. So just a little plug.
Well, I love that you always, when you have a good cause, you always bring it to my attention, like we need to support them.
Yeah.
You're a good woman.
Thank you. I try to be. I thank God and my parents.
Yeah.
I think my parents, yesterday was kind of a bittersweet day for me, because yesterday would have been my brother's 79th birthday, and he passed 2 years ago. So I and some of his friends, we text each other, because his friends, he told me about them. I really never met them, but we text around his birthday, and then when he passed away in April. So it was good to hear from them, and pictures and stuff that they had, and some of the things that I had. So they had more pictures, because they spent more time with him then, But it's joyful. It's it's just, you just remember the people that have been in your life, and I just remember the good times.
Yeah.
You're sad, but you remember them in the good times. So but I just that kind of came to me, that we just need to treat people really nice, because you don't know how long they're going to be here. Time is so short. So anyway, time went fast. These days are going so fast. So yeah. But that's all I have. I know I'm kind of talking, but just I enjoy, and I hope you guys are enjoying. And if you have any comments or any questions, just let us know, because we're trying to bridge the boomers with the Gen X, and we all have different opinions, but that don't mean that we can't listen to each other, because I learn from everybody. I like to learn.
Saying that we have good chemistry and we get along really good.
We can get kind of out there.
Like, you just never know, like, who. Because I was always wondering. I had asked her. I said, why was you pick me? I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like, I don't know why you picked me.
Well, because I guess it was in my heart, and it was something. It just came to me.
I'm grateful, but I just never. I was like, she picked me. But I said, she picked me. Like, it's interesting to me that you kind of picked me.
But it's just different people. It's not a one set plan that I have to be. I know.
But I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I just felt like, I don't know. I just, like, what did I say? What I do? Was I laughing or something? It was like, I like her.
Well,
I did.
Yeah. Well, you have
to earn your trust.
Well, you have a good personality.
Thank you.
You're kind. I know your heart.
Oh,
thank you. And I've been knowing you for a long time. Not that I just met you.
Really? Yeah, because you worked with my mom at the telephone company, so you knew of me for over my whole life, actually.
Before I even met you,
Right. You knew of me my whole life. We was terrible, huh?
We won't go into that.
Well, we have some stories. Yeah,
I'm sure we do.
I shouldn't have opened that can of worms. I should just left alone.
Well, we all need to write a book. So
well, I'm glad you chose me, because I need to be chosen by somebody here. And I'm glad that I have somebody that has, some home training and ain't gonna get me in trouble. And no, I got to get home by the street lights come on.
Right.
Like, she's not shifting me or steering me in the wrong way. So I appreciate that.
Well, thank you.
You need somebody that is really gonna be a good friend and treat you good and teach you something. I'm learning a lot with this podcast. So thank you very much.
Well, I'm enjoying it. I do enjoy our conversations that we have, and we can laugh and talk about it, and
we laugh a lot.
Just make it fun. It's so much devastation in the world, and everybody's so angry. Right.
All right, girl. That's all that I really had for this time around.
Me too. I was trying to see if there was some good conversation. How they have these different things that people talk about that's kind of out there. It's so much stuff. I forget half the stuff that I watch.
So, for your hot topic, did you want to try to do a hot topic? Did you have anything on your mind?
No, I didn't. There's so much been going on with hot topics and with kids. I don't really have anything this time. I don't have a hot topic. I guess the only thing we were kind of talking about the video that went out, but I just think that people kind of people do what they want to do, and we don't control people. So when they
for the video,
so I just say you pray, forgive, and move on. That's all you can do, because you can't control what people think or say about you. Mm-hmm. So I just it was kind of you could get angry about it, and but once I really, because at first I was kind of angry. And I guess I did write something. And then, like they said, always give yourself 24 hours before you put anything out. So when you think about it before you put out there, and you put something out there that you don't really want to have to apologize for, and to really hurt other people. Yeah,
and we it's been 2 occasions where we felt like maybe we should pull back a little bit.
Right.
We don't want to, we're 2 Black women. So we gonna keep it real, and we gonna keep it black. Right. But we're not here to put out something that could hurt someone's feelings. Right. We don't want to do that. We don't really want to get into politics, but we do want to have our say on some things.
Right.
So there's been a couple of times that we decided that maybe we should. And I love the fact that we kind of meet at the same point and say, okay, well, maybe we should change that or not put that out there. So we are conscious to what we say and what we put out there. But on top of all of that, we still gonna keep it black. With the neck, with the whatever, however y'all want to say, but we got it. Yeah, we gonna do it. That's just gonna be how it's gonna be. We might not always be politically correct, but we gonna give you how we really feel, and we're not gonna change for nothing. She ain't gonna change, and I'm not gonna change either. We're pretty much set in our ways, but we don't want to offend or hurt anybody. Right. Because we do care about you all. We care about other groups of people as well. You're all welcome here. Right. And yeah. Well, I guess that's it. We and President Obama did say, I think you took one of our phrases. With that being said. So have you been listening to us? Yes. With that being said, get out that bed, wash your face, put on some clothes on, and do something. And we see you guys next week. Have a good one. Bye. Bye, President Obama, Michelle. Bye. We love you.